Call the meeting to order. Oh, please rise. And I ask you to join me in a moment of reflection on the business that's before us this evening. And please join me in a pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Alderman Basso.
Here.
Alderman Violet.
Here.
Alderman Begley.
Here.
Alderman Clifford.
Here.
Alderman Key.
Here.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Here.
Alderman McGrogan.
Here.
Alderman McGovern.
Here.
Mayor, City Clerk, Treasurer, and Attorney General.
All right, thank you. No special presentations today. Under the consent calendar, we've got two items as normal. The approval of the minutes of the City Council meeting from December 21st, 2021, along with the approval of the payroll and the voucher list for the period ending January 14th, 2022. Need a motion to approve the consent calendar?
I'll make the motion.
Moved by Alderman McGovern, second by Alderman Violet. Discussion. Roll call.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Yes.
All right, no sealed bids tonight. Couple things. I had the privilege today of having a ribbon cutting for the ProMedica, which is the former Manor Care over on College Drive. I was there with Alderman Key. And then tomorrow is the ribbon cutting for the Haven Golf over on Harlem Avenue. So it's nice to see, even during this COVID situation, we are seeing activity in town and some new businesses. I have to say I've had about 5 or 6 ribbon cuttings in the last month and a half or so. So it's good to see that kind of activity in town. Let's see, need a motion to approve a resolution acknowledging the Chicago Southland Convention and Visitors Bureau as our convention and Visitors Bureau of record. We do this every year. They act as our agent for advertising and meetings and such. Moved by Alderman Clifford, second by Alderman McGovern. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Then I'd like to appoint Patrick Keogh to the Library Board for a 3-year term expiring in 2025. So need a motion for that approval.
So moved.
Moved by Alderman Lewandowski, second by Alderman Key. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then finally, on my report, the motion to approve the purchase of the property at 12303 South 71st Court for the amount of $210,000 and authorizing myself to execute the contract and any pertinent documents for the said purchase. Someone please make a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Moved by Alderman McGovern, second by Alderman Key. Discussion? Roll call?
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
All right. And that's the end of my report. City Clerk?
No report.
City Treasurer?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This is the Treasurer's report for the period ending November 30th. The general fund began the month with $5,296,893. Revenues were $708,306. Expenses from the general fund were $798,328. Other source use $26,846. Giving an ending cash balance in the general fund for November of $5,233,717. Total of all funds, beginning balance $21,438,096. Revenues of $1,442,630. Expenses were $1,456,178. Other source use $68,468, giving an ending cash balance in all city funds of $21,493,016.
Awesome.
That's the November report. We're getting caught up from year end, so I'll have December for the next meeting.
All right, fine.
Concludes my report.
All right. Need a motion to approve the Treasury report for November 30th then? Moved by Alderman Violet. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman McGovern. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. City Attorney?
No report.
All right. Any communications from anyone? Citizens wishing to address the council? Anyone? If not, Finance Committee?
Finance, Mr. Mayor, we have one quick item, number 12 on the agenda. It's the motion to approve amendment number 2 of the Municipal Systems Agreement, which is an annual renewal.
Moved by Alderman McGovern, seconded by Alderman Violet. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
It's the end of my report.
All right, thank you. Alderman Basso, do you have anything?
I have nothing on the agenda, Mayor, but I would like to remind the citizens again that the coyotes are out more than ever. I noticed on both sides of Harlem Avenue during the daytime, coyotes walking through yards. So perhaps it's because we're not going out as much and we're all staying home and making more garbage. Maybe coyotes are searching the neighborhood for food or pets. So I just want to warn everyone again, safety first and watch out for the coyotes. That's the end of my report.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you. Municipal Grounds and Property, Alderman Begley.
No report tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
All right. Planning and Zoning, Alderman McGovern.
Nothing, Mr. Mayor.
All right. Alderman Key, Recreation.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to approve an ordinance to sell on iBid and trade in the 2007 Ford Explorer. VIN number is given in the amount of $500.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Key, seconded by Alderman Clifford. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Yes.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
And then I'd like to make a motion to approve payment to Vermont Systems, Inc. for the amount of $9,350.34 for the annual Rec Track software contract, which is what we use on all the computers in the rec center.
Moved by Alderman Key and seconded by Alderman Clifford. Discussion? Roll call.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Sorry. Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
And that concludes my report, Mr. Mayor.
All right, thank you. All right, Alderman Clifford, road construction.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Motion to approve resolution to appropriating funds in the amount of $564,500 for the 2022 MFT expenditures.
Moved by Alderman Clifford. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Key. You ready for that? Okay, roll call.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye. And that's for the 2022 motor fuel tax expenditures for the next year's road program. Next is motion to approve to go out the bid for the 2022 roadway program, Shadow Creek Drive from Pinehurst Drive to Woodland, Pinehurst Drive, Pinehurst Court, Westgate Avenue, from Highland Drive to the end of the cul-de-sac, McIntosh Drive, Oak Lane, and 69th Avenue from 122nd to 123rd.
Okay, moved by Alderman Clifford. Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
Second by Alderman Basso. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
And a motion to approve payment to Morris Engineering for services in the amount of $18,503.50.
Moved by Alderman Clifford. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Lewandowski. Discussion? Roll call.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman McGrogan.
Aye.
Alderman McGovern.
Aye. And to finish up, I have an update of from the roads committee meeting from our public works. 123rd Street project. Lindell Brothers was successfully completed most of the work on 123rd. However, winter weather halted a project for the season, and restoration in many areas still need to be addressed. Lindell Brothers will be back in the spring to remove the straw blankets, complete side insulation, stabilize the stone shoulders, properly install street signs, and address any landscaping work that was damaged. Nitro Gas will also resolve any restoration work and concrete work that was not completed in the fall of 2021. A letter was delivered to all residents on 123rd Street informing them that the remaining restoration work will be completed in the spring. The snowstorm report, we had 2 storms this winter, 12/28/21 and 1/1/22. On 12/28/21, snow occurred during the day and the roads were cleared by 5 p.m. On 1/1/22, snow lasted for over 12 hours. Crews plowed and salted from 5 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and returned at 6 a.m. to clean up the light snows from the overnight. Approximately 66.5 tons of salt was used for both days. On the 2022 roadway program, the city staff we requested maintenance under the Illinois Highway Code to utilize motor vehicle tax funds, which we just approved for that amount of $504,000. The MFT resurfacing program were the following streets that I included in the previous report. And that's the end of my roads and construction report for this month.
All right, thank you, sir. License, permits, and franchises, Alderman Lewandowski.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. No report.
Okay. Water and sewer, Alderman Violet.
No report, Mr. Mayor.
Alderman McKee. Business.
No report, Mr. Mayor.
Cable.
Mr. Mayor, yes, I have the end of the year report for Channel 4. Channel 4 had exceeded the normal goal in 2021 and achieved 240 shows, all organized in our own studio, edited and aired on Channel 4. Excluding Channel 4 TV viewing, internal access to the views, these shows exceeded 620 hours. These shows are focused on the Palos Heights community and the regional areas, televising government transparency and city and economic development, local small business promotions, exposure, and to help promote the student and adult classes for further education in our colleges. This includes not-for-profit agencies, for example, battered women's shelters with emergency hotlines for immediate help, social services for aging, police alerts, etc. It should be pointed out that these accomplishments were achieved by our team of volunteers and working 2,100 hours in the year 2021. Comcast has recognized Channel 4 as a model cable access station in the past few years. Matter of fact, I'm just going to read right from what Comcast turned around and told us. Okay? Thanks for sharing Channel 4's annual report. As always, you and your team continue to set the bar for public education and government operations in the South area footprint. Congratulations on another active year, production effort, especially in light of the previous conditions. Also, your willingness to assist those in other communities seeking information and advice on their PEG operations is very much appreciated. Thank you. Johan Fernando, Senior Manager, Government and Regulatory Affairs for Comcast. Now, continuing with this thing, despite the cold pandemic, excuse me, we have done such an outstanding job over here at Channel 4 this year. In addition to that, this was the first year we were able to have live broadcast away from this building. We've got, as a matter of fact, I believe tomorrow, you will have a live broadcast from the Haven over here of the grand opening. And we can go all around the town with live cameras now, and as a matter of fact, goes all the way down to Hickory Hills. So this is the kind of program we have set up here for Channel 4, and as I've said before, it is one of the 5 best in the state of Illinois, and I hope it continues that way for years to come. Thank you.
I think we can all be appreciative.
That goes right behind the wall over there, guys. There's about a half a dozen guys back there to turn around and hump.
All right. Any old business anyone have? Citizens wishing to address questions? Any new business?
Just I'd like to give our best wishes to Alderman Basso. He recently went under a surgical procedure. He's on the line here now. I understand that he came through it and to be back shortly.
Very good.
Our best to
As
you,
always.
Bob.
Right. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Mr. Mayor, I got one thing. This is more under public safety, but since Alderman Basso's a little under the weather, I saw a couple reports, and it was encouraging people to be really diligent about when they're getting gas and things of that nature. There's so many carjackings in and around not only the city of Chicago, which is out of control, but in the suburbs. And they're saying to people, like, if you're getting gas, like, keep your car keys in your hand while you're standing there, if you're standing there by the pump, or get inside the car and lock the door, because they said that way you can hit the, most of the fobs on your keys have those alarm things, and if something happen, you can actually just hit the fob and it'll set off the alarm and scare some people away. And all you got to do is read a couple of the local things like that Payless Patch and that Nextdoor thing. It's amazing stuff that I never thought we would see so close to home, but it does happen. And in fact, sometimes it happens to the wrong people. I'm aware of a judge that they did it to, and that didn't work out too well for the guys that did that. But you got to be real careful these days.
One thing on that, there was some recent activity at 115th and 115th and Pulaski carjacking, two incidences over there. It's like you're saying, they just waited an opportunity to pull you out of the car and away they go. Not much you can do about it. But there's an app out there, and I was just, if you're interested in it, it's called Citizen. And right now, they just informed me there was a car crash at 12129 South Ridgeland, Payless Heights. And they got the video of it here and the whole 9 yards. And if you put that app on your phone, you'll get all the local activity, the whole nine yards, keep you up to date if you're interested in it. But it's called Citizen. Just bypass all the stuff they want to have you pay for it to pay. And it's free if you just bypass, you go into the free section of that. And just be aware of that, what's going on over there. And the reason I know about the one in Pulaski, it's right by my daughter's house there. She called me on my way. I was on my way over. She said, "Dad, be careful. This just happened." A friend of mine, Mike Magliano, who's at CPD like Jerry is, also confirmed it. So just be aware of what's going on out there, because they're opportunists. You give them the opportunity, they'll take advantage of it. You just don't know. There's been recommendation to keeping an old fob with you that's no good and throw it on the ground. They'll go for that, give you an opportunity to run the other way. Don't confront them, don't contest them, just find a way to get out of there as fast as you can. So that's it, just be safe and be aware, and it's a bad world out there.
Most of these kids that pull that off are armed, number one. Number two, they're young. Number three, they have no control, so be careful. Just give the car up. It's a piece of metal. You have a human life.
Yeah, you just don't know what's going on around here. Right up on 111th Street in Worth, there was a shooting and 2 people were killed in a bar. One guy got shot twice in the back running away. I mean, that's been all over the papers, but just goes to show you. You walk in a place, there's a restaurant and that, and boom, something happens and you're a victim of it. So just be aware where you go, what you do, and who's around you.
All right, anything else? Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Be safe.